Hey, what's up, Twin Flame family? It's your girl, Cosmic Crystal. Back here to see what the energies are. We're looking at, what's today? Monday, July 9th. Well, let's give it for the week. Energies for the week going all the way to July 15th. And this will be for the Divine Masculine. What's going on with him? Let's see. Head or heart, which is winning. Those of us that have been on this journey with me have seen that our Divine Masculine's been having a ton of inner conflict. Many of them might be going through like a dark night of the soul. Divine Feminines, you might be feeling their dark night of the soul if you find yourself, you're in a good place, but you find yourself having kind of random bouts of depression. There's some memories popping up from this Divine Masculine. Interesting. They're popping. This morning when I woke up, Spirit, I only do these readings kind of when Spirit gives me an extra nudge, which is why you'll see there's spaces between my dates. But when they start talking, they start talking. Oh boy, okay, we got a lot. Let's see what we got here so far. And I want to thank you guys for rocking with me. I looked up, I think I have 600 subscribers now. You guys are helping me as much as I'm helping you. This is channel was born out of my need to reach out to the collective, me just feeling really isolated and alone in my journey. Those of you that have been on this twin flame journey for any moment of time, actually, might understand just the sort of way that it can make you feel a little insane. So I want to thank you guys for commenting, liking, subscribing. It just helps affirm me. I'm a Divine Feminine on her journey into union within herself, and this really helps. So let's take a look at this. This is kind of heavy. We still have at most a Divine Masculine who is currently chilling, not doing much in terms of this union, regardless of the feelings, all right, which are the Ace of Cups, and the knowing that this is a life partner or a person that they want to spend their life with. The reality is that meeting that person that makes you feel that way, a lot of us Divine Feminines, we felt great, but for a lot of Divine Masculines, it's really scary because to commit to one person, this Ten of Pentacles, this happiness, this joy, is scary for a lot of people. But we have the Divine Masculine here with the Six of Cups. I feel two ways about the Six of Cups. But in this instance, I feel split about the Six of Cups. So I'll give you kind of both of my interpretations of it. First, I definitely am seeing the memories of the time that the Divine Masculine spent with the Divine Feminine. And that time probably wasn't necessarily romantic coupley time, but just really special one-on-one time, conversations, various outings, things like that. But it's the Divine Masculine's at this crossroad, because also when I see the Six of Cups, I kind of see somebody who has kind of the same gift to give to many different women. And so I kind of feel like he's torn in between this memory of the good times with the Divine Feminine versus all the fun he can have by having six, different emotional situations, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, many situations versus one situation. And it's almost making him look toward his future. He's realizing that he has to grow up, and that's difficult because the reality is the way he lives his life outside of what the Divine Feminine sees is very immature, very boyish, something that if the Divine Feminine were to see, she probably would not like. And that's kind of why he is here right now, because he's realizing he knows who she is. That's him in the Divine Feminine. He knows that potential. He feels this emotional thing. He knows within his inner knowing that this is the person. However, are you going to give up all for one? Is kind of where it's at. And right now, with this moon card, it's telling me, divine masculine definitely probably has, a few other interests or dating like love interests just to kind of numb himself out of this reality and this reality and this inner knowing. And see, the real issue, and like I said, this twin flame issue, it's not about the divine masculine or the divine feminine. So while he's psychically fighting the connection that he knows he has with you. But guess what? That's not the only psychic fight he has. The divine masculine's been psychically fighting his whole life against the things that have pulled him. And you, divine feminine, are kind of like the top of like the precipice of that. Like you are like, it's like I've ignored this feeling so much in my life, like for whatever reason, because of what my friends think or what my friends say. I do what the in crowd does. I do, and that's kind of how he's always lived his life. So when he met his divine feminine, he was equally as fine with ignoring that inkling as he's always ignored other inklings. So the greater story here and the greater thing for the divine masculine here is just like, you need to follow your inklings, bro. Like, follow your gut, It's like, you need to, like, follow your heart instead of your mind. You have all of this, and you shroud it in this. What's good, divine masculine? I actually want to pull one more tarot card. Just because it's like, I just feel like, it's like this divine masculine has been to the stalemate and it's growing stale. Like the stalemate is growing stale. Interesting. King of Cups, Three of Swords. So yeah, it's growing stale because there's an overwhelming heap of emotion that he has. But unfortunately, his emotional body is tied to lots of heartbreak in the past. And he might even be going through heartbreak now with somebody that he kind of picked up off of a dating site, or somebody to kind of distract him from the divine feminine. For some reason, that distraction is also breaking his heart. But that's going to continue, divine masculine. As long as you do this, you can ignore this. As long as you ignore this is going to keep happening. As long as you ignore this, divine masculine, this is going to keep happening. As long as you ignore this is going to keep happening. As long as you ignore this is going to keep happening. As long as you have 6 bouquets of flowers to give to 6 different women, but you only think about one, this is going to keep happening. It's time for you to look beyond what you've been taught, beyond what you've been told, and go into your higher self, divine masculine, okay? This is what you've been called to do. So divine masculines are actually going through a great transformation because it's just almost like breaking point with them. And I think it's interesting. Today, as I was prepared for the reading, like I just was really called to my selenite. And selenite is like, it's pure, it's like light energy, but in crystal form, and it is a great purifier and cleanser. And as you can see, I have my selenite candle holder today. I have my obelisk wand and I have my heart. So divine masculine right now in a state of flux, in a state of transition, struggling. His intuition is pulling at him like never before, and it is extremely uncomfortable. And it's going to get more uncomfortable for the divine masculine the more he ignores this, the more he just sleeps and chills on his intuition, which is telling him about this divine love which is surrounding him. Yeah, it's so interesting. This is what is he's always going to get this. And then the more he gets this, the more he goes against this. It's like there's a cycle that has to be broken with the divine masculine in regards to this heartache, this heartbreak that he almost has come to expect in love. The secrets that he's used to keeping in love. He has to move beyond his horizons. He has to look, with this Two of Wands, he has to look toward his future and expect something better for himself, knowing that he has put out love and he will get love in return. But right now he's put out love and he got it back from somebody he didn't want to get it back from. So he's looking at, he's hoping to see, but, well, divine masculine, how long are you going to ignore this Ten of Pentacles, you know? The more you ignore it, the more you get this. The more you ignore it, the more you get this. So you could have your heart slashed into a jillion pieces all day, but you don't have to. You don't have to, divine masculine, okay? You know, and because of just kind of how this, because this is, I'm feeling such a, like when I look at this spread now, I literally feel like I'm in between floors on an elevator. It's crazy. So I'm actually going to pull a romance angel card just for like some real clarification on this. So let's see. What's up with our divine masculines right now? What's in their heart? Oh, let's see. We got a whole story. Well, you deserve love, divine masculine. The romantic feelings you have are worth exploring, divine masculine. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So we got you deserve love. Okay, so divine masculine, yeah. We know this has been your history. But guess what? Even for you, even all the times you jacked and messed stuff up, divine masculine, you still deserve love. So how about that? How deep is that, divine masculine? Because you've caused a lot of this, and you've been on the receiving end of all this. And through all of that, guess what? You still deserve love. How about that? You still deserve love. Even though you out in these streets acting crazy because you have these romantic feelings. All of this, love even comes to the player. What? So those romantic feelings that you have, you know, they're worth exploring, divine masculine. I know it's scary for you, but guess what? It's actually going to be more frightening if you don't do it. That's why you're asked to be playful. Play, like, come on. Yeah, you know, divine masculines. Okay, look, yes, you feel the Ten of Cups when you see the divine feminine. That does not mean that you all are going to get married in that moment. You can totally be fine and chill and laugh and have a good time and just be fine. Okay, it doesn't have to just be, oh, I love you, let's get married now. You know, play, enjoy, you know. I mean, dang, man. This has been your existence in love. And the universe is trying to give you, divine masculine, you have a history of pouring your heart out into people that don't care about you. So now that somebody cares about you, you don't really believe it. And you're not doing anything. Jeez. But this is not the time to chill, actually. I mean, you can chill while you build yourself, but how long is she going to be waiting in that garden? I mean, you know. She's waiting, she's looking at you. And you have something for her. So feel free to express it, divine masculine. So, I mean, now, because for me, I just feel like, you know, this is all about our own spiritual progress. This is about how can we progress our divine masculine? How can we help him come out of this? This kind of energy is what he's coming out of. So I want to do a crystal healing, crystal wisdom oracle for him to see like what earth energy we can call upon to just help bring the shift in consciousness and energy for our divine masculine. What do we need to help the divine masculine heal? Oh, landed on my hand. Black tourmaline. Okay, divine masculine. So, now black tourmaline just so happens to be one of my favorite crystals, and it's a crystal of great protection. All right, so let's just take a look here. And this is the number 1111. Okay, black tourmaline for our divine masculine. And black tourmaline is something that I like to use for protecting myself, protecting my energy. I think that when we are in flux, you know, changing, shifting our energies, it's really important to just like be able to have some protection because it can be a wild ride. So I'm going to read to you guys black tourmaline, protection. Okay, black tourmaline absorbs negative energy and affords excellent energetic protection, enhancing your physical vitality. Okay, so for a divine masculine, neutralize toxic energies from your environment. Shield yourself from ill-wishing people. Also, EMF stress. This crystal will help to detoxify your body and support your well-being. This is about detoxification. So, divine masculines have some toxic people in their lives. Time to move them out, DMs. And I know you're probably afraid, like, wait, these are my friends, people I love. The universe is calling you to go through a major shift, divine masculine. And so, yeah, as you tell people to leave your life, they're going to kind of have, ways that they feel, and they can feel that way. And you get your little black tourmaline energy so that their feelings don't spill onto your feelings. Okay? So, divine masculine, we putting black tourmaline over that. Protection. You might need a little time to heal from this broken heart, divine masculine. And for the divine masculines who are kind of quietly lurking in the shadows, I really think that's what it is. They're aware of this love, they're aware of this feeling. They just can't deal with it right now. And divine feminines, we should be happy if they're not, because this is the energy that they have, and they actually need to do this before they can come to us. So divine feminines, if your divine masculine is quiet right now, honor that. Either he might be dealing with some other people or dealing with the repercussions of dealing with these other people. Either way, if he's not in your world right now, it's for the better. Focus on yourself, because that's really what this journey is all about. I can never say that enough. Like I said, if I had never met my divine masculine, I wouldn't even be doing this channel, because that's how much I evolved spiritually. And he and I don't know if he and I are ever really going to be in union, but the spiritual gifts and awakening that I've received, from just our contact on this planet as physical beings, is enough to make me forever grateful for the collective, forever wanting to send healing and love to the collective, and to forever give my perspective to the collective. Okay, but this is what I know. If there's somebody you care about that's going through this, wouldn't you want them to do this? Take some time to chill. We got this for the divine masculine before. Look out and think about what the world has for him. Okay? He needs protection. He's shrouded in secrets. The feelings are there. The movement is not. It's because of this history and him going against this. When he pushes against you, divine feminine, every time, it's him pushing against himself. So there's things in there that needs to be worked out. Please don't take it personal. Continue to do what you need to do, divine feminine. So yeah, that's my divine masculine reading. Leave your comments, like if it resonates. I am going to be putting up a part 2 from my twin flame story as well this week, because things have taken a turn. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? But anyway, I want to let you guys know about that. Black tourmaline for protection, once again. And however you feel the need to protect yourself, energetically, divine masculine, I encourage you to do that. If you need to feel some cleansing energy, go for that selenite for yourself. All right. Well, it was lovely talking to you. Hope this video gave you some insight. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.